Guys, a lot has happened since I last made a video. We got an office space. Office space is looking phenomenal. We've just been writing policies, going out, walking properties, insuring, taking over one property at a time. Eventually, the plan is to be national, right? It's to be the largest marine insurance company or agency in the country. I've got a business partner now, sits over at that desk. His name is Jonathan. You'll see a little bit more of him throughout. We're looking at hiring our very first employee. So today at 1 o'clock, we've got an interview with our very first candidate. On Monday, we have an interview with our second candidate, and then we'll decide maybe we want to go with one or we'll continue the interview process. But just a lot of things are happening, and I'm super excited for it. This agency is officially official. It's been officially official, but now we're making revenue. Now we're looking at bringing on employees, and the last thing that we really need to do is stay consistent with the content, because ironically enough, we actually had somebody reach out wanting to work with us because they found me on Instagram. All right, guys, so we had a pretty productive day today. Ended up interviewing our very first potential candidate as an account manager. This person's really gonna help us grow our company. We're still projected to grow pretty significantly. This is the vice president of McCuddy's Marine Insurance. His name is Jonathan. You'll see him around here in the videos. All in all, super productive week. This month, we have done, let me pull it up here, $169,000 in premium, $25,000 in revenue. Monday, we've got another interview with a different candidate. And then by the end of this next week, we will make a decision on who we want to bring on. Hopefully the audio is decent. It's Sunday, it's raining out, and I'm headed to walk 2 new properties to insure. Basically the process is I go walk these properties. You know, I'm the eyes and ears for the carrier. So I walk these properties, I submit an application once I know everything there is to know about this property. And then I submit that to the carrier and hopefully get a quote, and hopefully that quote's compelling and competitive, and I win that quote. I want to share with you guys the days in the life, the weeks in the life. You know, as a new agency, there are no days off. You know, yesterday I worked, today I work. There are no days off when you're starting a business. And I see so many people when they're getting into something that they're starting, they immediately start to make a little bit of money. They immediately start to roll the ball just a little bit, and they're already booking vacations. They're already making excuses for why they don't have to work. And in my opinion, you're just never going to succeed, because those are habits. I don't know how much of the actual property I'll be able to film, because I will be with the insureds, and I'm just not at a stage yet where I feel comfortable filming with people there. Eventually, I do want to hire somebody, that like a full-time videographer, that'll just follow me wherever I go. Eventually, we will do that, guaranteed. But right now, I'm building the agency, building the business, and we're gonna be a little bit more conservative with the way we do things. Why you wanna hire us as your go-to marine insurance agency expert is not only do we know how to insure marinas and yacht clubs, but we actually manage one. My family, we own and operate 7 marinas here in the Pacific Northwest, and I currently manage one of the 7 with my business partner, Jonathan. You know, that's why you hire us, because we're not just telling you we know, we actually know from experience ourselves. So I wanted to kind of just bring you down here while we change a light bulb. Right now, we've got a little tug that is clearing out all the milfoil here in the river. If you guys are local to the area, the Columbia River has seen the worst amount of milfoil in the last ever, right? This year's been the worst it's ever been. We've had tons and tons of people complain about it, but we're in the process of trying to get it fixed. But regardless, the water is going to eventually rise, and the current's going to just take it all away. But we're just trying to do what we can here in the meantime. There's the little tug working on getting all that stuff out. But again, this is why I specialize in marine insurance, because this is what I grew up doing. This is what I know. This is all I know. So what we're doing now is we are getting rid of some derelict boats here in the marina, something that you got to do as marina managers.
Well, as you guys have been tracking along with the journey, we have a update as of the last about 10 minutes. We submitted a offer letter to our new employee who we extended out an offer to, and she just sent back an acceptance letter. How do you feel?
You know, if we're going to be completely transparent with you guys, the reality is by making this decision, by bringing this employee on, we are, without a doubt, putting our backs against a wall. No question about it. You know, this is not a comfortable move for us. It's not an easy decision, you know, but it's I think a smart one. It's a tactical decision. I think it's going to allow us to grow much quicker than we would if we were to just do this without this person.
Definitely comes with a little bit of stress and anxiety, but hey, that's growing a business. A step in the right direction. We're excited about it. Now we just need to get everything situated for them to onboard, and yeah, it's gonna be good.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
We'll keep you posted.
Stay tuned. What you guys just watched there was this past week's updates with the company. Things are happening so quickly and it's so hard to capture everything, and that's why starting now we are going to start creating and putting out weekly vlogs of the company being built. We've heard so many times that people are regretting the fact that they didn't capture their startup at the beginning stages, and so we have that opportunity to do so. That's what we're going to start doing. It's not going to be perfect because building a company isn't perfect. You're going to see the good times, the hard times, and the boring times, but that's what this is all about: transparency, bringing you guys along for the ride. We really appreciate your guys' support and hope you'll continue to follow us along throughout the journey. Please leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and let me know in the comments below if you've got any questions. I'll see you next week.